What's up guys, Blizzard Productions here, back with another video, and today, as you can see from the title, this video is going to be very tough for me to make, but I need to have it come out. I just want to say some of my opinions on what I saw in the Super Bowl yesterday. Obviously the Niners, which is who I was rooting for, and I always will be a diehard Niners fan, but obviously the Niners did not get the outcome that I was hoping for, and obviously they were hoping for. They ended up losing, but it went into overtime. It was a really good game. I feel like our defense did the best it's done in a while, because I feel like that's been kind of the weak point of this team this whole season. And so it just kind of was the other way around. Usually our offense has been what has been carrying us this season, but it was the other way around. Our defense carried us in this game, but unfortunately they weren't able to make a big stop when it mattered most in overtime. And there's a couple other things. First of all, I feel like Kyle Shanahan, I mean, obviously he's an NFL coach, obviously he knows a lot more than me, but I just feel like he should have put the ball in CMC's hand a little bit more, run the clock, run the time, all that, and if we had done that, maybe the outcome could have been different. I don't know. Brock Purdy, honestly, looking back at some of the highlights after the game, I feel like he could have obviously done a lot better. He could have had some big plays and big opportunities that he was not able to complete the pass or come up big. But, I mean, honestly, he did not have that bad of a game. I mean, he had a touchdown. He had no interceptions. So, honestly, he didn't do that bad. He did almost the best that he could. It's just I feel like our offensive line wasn't giving him that much time. And then, yeah, there's that. CMC obviously didn't do that bad. He did have a fumble in the very first drive of the game, but that didn't matter because later on in the game, Isaiah Pacheco also had a fumble where both teams, where their running back ended up fumbling, if they didn't fumble, they would have gotten a field goal, if not more. So I feel like those kind of cancel each other out, but still, that was a big play in this game. Another big play was obviously that punt, and it hit the back of one of the Niners players' feet, and Ray McCloud tried recovering it, and he did not. The Chiefs ended up getting it, and then a couple plays later, they ended up scoring. So that was another big play in this game. If you cancel out those two plays right there, then this game obviously could have been a lot different. I feel like the Niners had most of the momentum almost this whole game, but then obviously we gave it to the Chiefs towards the end of this game, and then I did not feel confident when we kicked that field goal at the end of the, well, it's not at the end, but at the end of the Niners drive in overtime. I feel like I know they had to go for that field goal because knowing Patrick Mahomes, he would definitely be able to get him into field goal range. But I feel like when it was that 3rd down and 4, they should have put the ball in CMC's hand, maybe got in 2-3 yards, and then that could have been a lot different. Maybe they would have gone for it, and that could have changed the whole game. So there's that. There's also the coin toss, and I guess the Niners, I have not seen this yet, but what I have been told by multiple different people is that I guess the Niners didn't really know the overtime rules. That's why they picked to receive the kick first. So I'm not quite sure what was happening there, but that could have also been different. So yeah, there's obviously a lot of different things that could have happened in this game, and if those differences had happened, the Niners could have came away with the win. But all in all, I feel like they did pretty good in this. Obviously, they were able to contain Patrick Mahomes pretty well, especially in that first half. The defense was doing outstanding. It's just it has to do with the offense and them not producing as well as they should have been. But with all that being said, obviously, it's a really sad day to come out with this video. I didn't want to come out with the video yesterday because I was just super emotional and I didn't want to say stuff that I didn't mean. So I'd rather do it today after about, you know, a whole day of collecting myself, watching some highlights, seeing what other people were saying, and it made me, honestly, seeing what other people were saying made me feel a lot better. I hope we can run it back next season. We'll be having Hufanga, which is a really good safety, who is out, and we definitely missed him in the playoffs, so I look forward to seeing that. We have some free agents, but none that are that big. I think the biggest one, in my opinion, is Jauan Jennings, and then there's also Jon Feliciano, and those two I feel like we should definitely try our hardest to get back. If we can get them back, we have Hufanga back, and then we have the rest, you know, CMC, Debo, Ayuk, all them. If we have all them, I feel like we do have the potential to be running it back. I know that already the odds of the Super Bowl next season, which team is going to win it, is the Niners. Obviously, this is way far out, and it's way too early to make those predictions, but it's not just me that thinks that the Niners have a big opportunity of running it back and going to the Super Bowl next season, hopefully with a different outcome and winning. So with all that being said, I thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please remember to like and subscribe. Go Niners. Now that the Niners, their season is over, the NFL season is over, now I'm going to turn over to baseball season. I'm not expecting the Giants to have that good of a season, but we'll see. So as the season progresses on, I'll talk about the Giants and all that. But yeah, it was another great NFL season, great season by the 49ers, lots of memories and all that. And I'll see you guys in the next video.